What are the different types of animal cruelty? When we think about animal cruelty, it is important to understand that it can take many forms. The question arises, what are the different types of animal cruelty? Let's break it down into two main categories: active cruelty and passive cruelty. Each type includes specific behaviors that can harm animals in various ways. Active cruelty involves intentional actions that cause pain or suffering to animals. This includes physical abuse, where someone might beat or torture an animal. Sadly, some individuals may inflict harm for punishment or even for their own sadistic pleasure. Another form of active cruelty is animal fighting. This involves organized events like dog fighting or cockfighting, where animals are forced to fight for entertainment or gambling purposes. These events often lead to severe injuries and trauma for the animals involved. Torture is another serious aspect of active cruelty. This refers to acts designed to cause prolonged suffering, often linked to psychological issues in the perpetrator. Sexual abuse of animals is also a horrific form of active cruelty, involving acts that cause pain or injury. Additionally, unnecessary killing of animals falls under this category. This is different from humane euthanasia, as it often involves extreme suffering. On the other hand, passive cruelty is characterized by neglect or failure to provide proper care. This includes neglecting to provide adequate food, water, or shelter. Animals left in such conditions can suffer from malnutrition or dehydration. Hoarding is a severe form of neglect where individuals keep more animals than they can care for, leading to widespread suffering. These individuals may think they are rescuing animals, but their inability to provide proper care creates harmful conditions. Insanitary living conditions also fall under passive cruelty. Allowing animals to live in dirty environments exposes them to disease and injury. Sometimes, neglect is unintentional, stemming from ignorance or financial hardship. However, it can also be intentional, such as withholding food to manipulate behavior in farming situations. Emotional abuse is another less visible form of cruelty. This involves causing long-term psychological harm through isolation or constant fear. Animals deprived of companionship or subjected to intimidation can develop serious mental health issues. From a criminological perspective, understanding these types of animal cruelty is important. It often reflects broader patterns of antisocial behavior and can be linked to other violent crimes. Investigating animal cruelty requires looking at both the physical evidence of abuse and the motivations behind the perpetrator's actions. Recognizing these types of cruelty helps law enforcement and animal welfare professionals identify and prosecute offenders, preventing further harm to animals. In summary, the different types of animal cruelty include active physical abuse, neglect and hoarding as passive cruelty, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and unnecessary killing. Each type involves varying degrees of harm and intent, but all contribute to animal suffering and often connect with human criminal behavior.